Hi guys! I'm just dancing, waiting for this to start working, so you have me dancing at the beginning of this, hopefully. Maybe. Anyway, I have finished Dream Eyes by Jayne and Krentz from the A Dark Legacy novel. This is book 2 in the series. The first one was Copper Beach. This one, if I remember correctly, I did like Copper Beach. Like, it was a good one. After reading this, I don't like this book. It's like, I feel like it's missing parts of, like, how these two came to them falling in love with each other, and how he came to accept her paranormal talents. I just felt it was missing a whole lot of stuff. Like, it felt very short.
Captain, we are being hailed.
There's my boyfriend. It just didn't feel like it explained a lot. And the chapters, when I read Copper Beach, I believe it was in like a paperback, so it was like that small. Maybe this small, roughly. Like here, I have a chapter that's on like, it's like 3 pages long. Like, where is it? Here, chapter 47. 47. Here. See, look. Like, seriously, that is just like, as a writer and a reader, it's like, what the heck did you do? Why is it the chapters like this? As far as I remember, the Copper Beach was not like that. And also, it felt long. Copper Beach also felt longer. Felt like it went through all of the emotions and all of like the mystery of like that they are involved in, and like the death that finding out and stuff like that. That all felt a lot longer and felt like it had it went through everything that it needed to go through. But this one, I felt very short. I don't completely like the hero in this one, cause like he's kind of, granted, some guys I've liked who are arrogant, but this guy is just like, I actually don't like you. And like her, I'm not totally giving anything away because she has to say, you find this out at the beginning of the book. Like, she kind of like helps, not exactly fix bad nightmares, but she gives advice on how, like, she goes into the dreamscape with you and will help you find the thing that you need to find to make this nightmare go away. And also, like, she will give advice for, like, stuff that you could do, like, in the real world that can help make this nightmare go away. He, like, I don't know. Not my favorite book from the series. But I am totally giving a spoiler to this. But at the end of the book, they have like a tie-in with the Arcane Society series. Now that series I love a lot. Like, I've read Second Sight and Quicksilver. Well, actually, I listened to both of those on tape, but regardless, I have read two books from the Arcane Society, and they're fabulous. Well, granted, both of them are Jayne's, under her pseudonym Amanda Quick, where she does like Victorian, like it's based in the Victorian era. And with those books, it goes through all the motions. It's so much better. And Copper Beech was so much better than this. So I don't know why this one was not good. Other than she didn't really go through the motions properly. But that's just my opinion. Those of you who have read it, because my library got it January 21st, 2013, last year. So you guys might have you guys probably have a different opinion. Other people have a different opinion than me, but I did not like this book. Like, I liked it to a point, but majority, I did not like this book. And I don't recommend reading this. But if you do read this without reading the first, like if you do read this, I definitely recommend reading Copper Beech, because there's stuff in here that it's like my mind is saying like, this is vaguely familiar. Didn't I read this in Copper Beech and stuff like that? Like, I recognize stuff after so long of a time since like listening to Copper Beech. It feels like they're going to be doing a third book, but I also get the feeling that there might be a fourth book too, because the heroines in this series, they're adopted sisters. Like, they were both in this. They're orphans. Not one of them is not in a sense an orphan, but her family kind of basically abandoned her, kind of thing. And so this woman and the one from Copper Beech, they're adopted sisters. They adopted each other as sisters, and they adopted a brother too. And he's been in both books, and it just feels like there's supposed to be. There should be a fourth book about him, but probably not. The heroes of both books, they are actually blood brothers. And they have a little sister, which most likely there will be a third book about her. I actually hope more that there's going to be a book about the adopted brother. But not my favorite book from her, but I still really love Jayne and Krentz. Now, the next book I might read, or partially read, is a book called Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. I really, really like the Wizard of Oz series, and as you know, I have the entire 14-book series, which is behind me, and I'm still working on. But since they're mine, I can read them whenever I want. But the library stuff I have to read in a certain amount of time. This is definitely something interesting. I've only skimmed like this part here and this part here, and it's like, what the heck did you do? But yeah, I'm gonna read the back right now. Your mission: remove the Tin Woodman's heart, steal the Scarecrow's brain, take the Lion's courage, and then Dorothy must die. Only you can make Oz a free land again. And then there's this thing here. It's a W sitting on a half moon, and then there's a circle in the background. It's kind of a little weird. I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to become some kind of hero. But when your whole life gets swept up by a tornado, taking you with it, you have no choice but to go along, you know? Sure, I've read the books, I've seen the movies, I know the song about the rainbow and and the happy little bluebirds, but I never expected Oz to look like this. To be a place where good witches can't be trusted. Wicked witches may just be the good guys, and winged monkeys can be executed for acts of rebellion. There's still a yellow brick road, but even that's crumbling. Okay, what the heck has happened to... What the heck did this person do to Oz? Just... No! What happened? Dorothy. Seriously, that's what it says. What happened? Dorothy. They say she found a way to come back to Oz. They say she seized power, and the power went to her head, and now no one is safe. My name is Amy Gum, and I'm the other girl from Kansas. I've been recruited by the Revolutionary Order of the Wicked, and I've been trained to fight, and I have a mission. Okay. Oh, and there's a prequel to this too, called No Place Like Oz. Oh, it's apparently telling you how Dorothy came to power. Danielle Page is a graduate of Columbia University. Before turning to young adult literature, she worked in the television industry where she received a Writers Guild of America award and was nominated for several daytime Emmys. She currently lives in New York City. I don't know if No Place Like Oz comes in like an actual physical book, because it says here available as an ebook. So I'm not 100% sure. For Mom, Dad, Andrea, Sinan. I don't know how to pronounce this name. It's Sienna. I don't know how to pronounce that. And Fiona. And that's it. That's back here. Oh, it's only available as an ebook. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. It feels weird. It's like I don't want to read this because it's totally ruining the thing about Oz, but at the same time, it's like I want to figure out what the heck did she do? Because like I haven't exactly seen Wicked or read Wicked, but I've I technically have seen Wicked. I've seen clips of the entire songs, and I've probably seen the whole entire musical on YouTube. And they keep majority to the original Oz plot. When you come to that part, it's like the witch's castle. Okay, there's two parts where you actually see of Dorothy, which is when she falls into Kansas and at the witch's castle. And it pretty much goes the way of this book. But you don't actually see Dorothy. All you see is the cornfield and the house and her sister's two legs underneath the house. It's all you see. Because the part of the musical is it's Glinda and Elphaba are fighting, and then Fiyero comes in and he is defending Elphaba, and then the army of Oz is defending Glinda, and then okay. And then at the witch's castle, the fight with like Dorothy and her friend and the Wicked Witch is all behind like a silhouette. So like a curtain comes down in the middle of the scene, and it's all you see is like people behind the curtain. You just see shadows of them, and yeah, it's pretty much all you get. So eventually I'll read Wicked, and I'm pretty much sure it's gonna be like relatively along the same lines as that. But this, when Dorothy goes back, she's not evil. This is like a yes and no book for me at the moment. But we'll see how it goes, if I'm gonna finish the whole entire book. My brain is telling me that yes, you have to finish this whole entire book. But then another part of me is like, you're probably gonna read some of the chapters and be like, oh my god, this is just totally ruined. This is just totally ruining like the Oz franchise. And it's like, this is just, I'm gonna stop reading it and then continue with the actual Oz series. So, we shall see what the next book review is. This is the book I'm currently reading from my collection. I am still in the middle of The Emerald City of Oz, and I'm nearly finished it. You can see. See, I have that much left to read. And the invasion of, okay, I'm not really spoiling this, but the invasion of the Gnome King still hasn't happened yet. His general has only gotten the okays from all these other people to join the Gnome King's army to invade Oz, and it still hasn't happened. So it's like, I'm already past the halfway point. Okay, I am gonna start doing stuff. I gotta get more stuff done. I'm gonna start wrapping the gifts up that I have. I gotta call a volunteer agency. I've got to get some replies done on my Middle-earth role-playing website. I gotta go through my music. I've got to watch YouTube videos. I've got to go through my DeviantArt and for Affinity website. Ugh, so much to do. So I better get started. I will see you guys next time.